Creativity, I think it's the light of the humanity. If there's no creativity, there's no life. The way that you move, or the way that you dress, or the way that you do your things has to be creative. It means that you have to create something, So that is already a creation. After a few months doing sculpture, I really felt the need to have fashion with me. So I thought, what's the combination of both things? And for me, the answer was so clear. I can just remember now, it was like, oh my gosh, shoes. I never thought about shoes in my life. And since then, I'm so addicted into shoes. I mean, it's like I'm not a shoe addict, but I really enjoy doing shoes. If you put passion in something and you really feel that your heart is coming, and you feel so great about what you're doing, in the end, at that product, maybe 6 or 8 months later, maybe thousands of kilometers away, somebody is going to feel that same thing that you felt, I like to collect books on pattern making, packaging design, illustrations. That has nothing to do with shoes, Sometimes you find a book that has just patterns of flower patterns, and then the color combination is what you're looking for. So there's so many ways to squeeze. One of them that I like a lot is to cut out like small shape of a shoe or just the outline, and then I place around the magazine. But you just place around, and then sometimes you find these color combinations or shapes that it's really interesting within that frame of the little shoe that you cut out. And then if you like it, you just trace it and cut and paste in another paper. I have like a bigger pattern of a foot. I place around the pieces of leather that I cut in various shapes, and I start to play around. You're not afraid because you're just moving, and then sometimes you just move and place little pieces and colors together, and then I go and take a picture of it. And another thing that I usually do a lot is to place the pieces of leather on my foot. I wrap around and I just throw ornaments. Sometimes you have like a little strap and you just put it on, and then the design changes completely. And then sometimes you take it off and then you put another thing, and it's a whole new design. You're just immersed into your own world of playing, because I don't even think that I'm creating. I'm thinking that I'm playing, just a little child. All this will go to the archive, and then it's my whole basket of ideas. When I start drawing, I start selecting, this, yes, I like this, no, I don't like, and then I start to select, and that's like a big pyramid, and you go down and then you make your selection of whatever shoes you want to make. Well, I actually don't think on anybody. I don't even think on myself, because all these things limits you, If I think about myself, I would think on my tastes, on I would wear this, I wouldn't wear this, about my clothes or whatever, and everything limits me. So I like to really go into a free spirit of just finding something that you really enjoy it, a color that you like, or something that communicates something with you. When you talk about comfort, always have to talk about design. And when you talk about design, you always have to talk about comfort. I mean, take these both things. They are married together, and this is how a modern woman should know that you don't have to suffer to be beautiful. This is an old concept. The fitting process, I think it's a very important thing. We do it very seriously. We try all our shoes twice before it goes to production. We see it hurts or it doesn't hurt, or the lines looks good or doesn't look good. So, we correct everything before it goes to production. I mean, for me, it's not a 50-50 comfort and design. No, it's 100% and 100%. So working on mid-heels, it's a real challenge. You want to make nice shoes sexy and fun, but at the same time, very comfortable one. So, you have to work like in a mathematical way, to see what works well, the volumes, play around with volumes. I think it's the solution for this. For me, quality is not just about materials. I mean, there's two things. You can have like a very high quality shoe or product, but very poor in design, so it doesn't say anything. For me, the biggest joy is when I see somebody that is really happy with what they got. This is for me like everything.